An 8th straight day of demonstrations in the U.S. kicking off Tuesday, as they regularly have now, with peaceful protests over the death of George Floyd, over police brutality, and over racial injustice.
I have been discriminated against my entire life. So, I'm used to the Trayvon Martins, I'm used to the Ahmaud Arbery's. So I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the narratives. I'm tired of the hashtags. How many hashtags will we have? We just want to live.
Overnight, though, violence, looting, and clashes between police and protesters in some cities like New York. Donald Trump stepping up his push for a tougher crackdown, tweeting in part, "NYC, call up the National Guard. The lowlifes and losers are ripping you apart." The post coming just a day after military police pushed out peaceful protesters near the White House, clearing the way for Trump to pose with a Bible in front of St. John's Episcopal Church, which was damaged during protests. The photo op followed Trump's push for governors to dominate protesters.
If a city or state refuses to take the actions that are necessary to defend the life and property of their residents, then I will deploy the United States military and quickly solve the problem for them.
We don't want the armed National Guard, armed military, and we don't want any of those things on D.C. streets.
D.C.'s mayor pushing back against the U.S. president while asking protesters to adhere to the region's 7 p.m. curfew. Top Democrats, some religious leaders, and presumptive Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden all expressing outrage over Trump's visit Monday to the D.C. church, dismissing it as a political stunt.
The president held up the Bible at St. John's Church yesterday. I just wish he opened it once in a while.
Here at home, Justin Trudeau was asked for his reaction to Donald Trump calling for military action on protesters after peaceful demonstrators were tear-gassed to make way for that presidential photo op. The reporter behind the question pointing out that Trudeau has been reluctant to criticize Trump's words and actions. Here's what happened next. For some 21 seconds, silence from the Prime Minister, an unusual pause from Trudeau, who's normally quick to answer questions. After considering his response, he did not criticize Trump, instead offering this.
We all watch in horror and consternation what's going on in the United States. It is a time to pull people together, but it is a time to listen. We, too, have our challenges, that Black Canadians and racialized Canadians face discrimination as a lived reality every single day. We need to see that, not just as a government and take action, but we need to see that as Canadians.